Today here with my co-founder Marcos, you already seen him, nicknamed Ferment, and two other friends from Switzerland. I was asked to tell you a little bit about our charity, about our project, how we started it, what we do, and most important, why we do. Why did we found it far away in Switzerland? I will try. After the full-scale invasion back in February 2022, as you all know, Obnova helped other Ukrainian people. You helped refugees from Ukraine, you have helped displaced people, but you yourself, you also needed some help. So you asked your friends in Austria, in Vienna, the fraternity Austria Sagita, and Austria Sagita almost immediately started collecting money, buying medicine and sending this medicine to Ukraine. And then there is a link between Austria and Switzerland. And this link is named Harald, nicknamed Simplicissimus, because he is a member of Austria Sagita and also a member of my fraternity, Albe Glanzenburger, in Switzerland. So he told us what his friends in Vienna are doing, and he asked us if we could help. And of course, we wanted to help. So we founded the project 1019 and started collecting money in Switzerland. At the beginning, our first goal was to raise 10 or 20,000, and we were collecting money only inside our own fraternity. But then, 1 or 2 months later, the Swiss Students Association, this is an umbrella organization of up to 60 fraternities or associations, they asked if they could join. And so they became a partner, and all of a sudden we were no longer on a charity able to collect money from 100 members, but from 6,000. And that's the way everything was growing. You may ask yourself, why this strange name, 1019? Why should we call us 1019? It's quite simple. When the war or the full-scale invasion started, everybody in Switzerland, or frankly everybody in Europe, was shocked because this war was so close. The war was not on the other end of the world, it was in the middle of Europe. So we decided to use the distance between Switzerland, the place we were located, Zurich, and the Ukrainian border as the name for the charity, 1019. What are we doing? In fact, there are 4 steps. First of all, we try to collect money in Switzerland. Then we try to get first-hand information. We are not sending just anything we can find in Switzerland. We always try to ask what is needed most. And therefore we have a lot of people here in Ukraine, some of them members of Obnova, but also others. And they tell us exactly what is needed. We then try to buy these things or organize these things in Switzerland, Germany, Western Europe. And then we try to bring them in person to Ukraine. We try to bring 2 or 3 vans every month, basically. And we were, as an example, able to send about 6 tons of medication, more than 300 EcoFlow large batteries needed if there is no electricity, 245 generators, and much more. You can find all the information on our homepage. It's also available in English. Altogether, we were able to collect $2.3 million or 2 million Swiss francs. And today is not only an anniversary for Obnova, it's also a small anniversary for us because it's our 100th delivery.
Wow.
Of course, this is not possible without partners and friends. We have a lot of partners back in Switzerland. I think one of which many of you know, it's Marcel Kübler. He's an incredible guy. For me, it's the 4th time here in Ukraine. He drove to Ukraine for 48 times. So he's incredible. And then, of course, we have partners here in Ukraine, and most important, it's Obnova. It's Obnova as an organization. It's members of Obnova who work in hospitals as medics with the armed forces and so on. And these partners are really important to know what exactly is needed. And the last one, you asked me why did we found this organization in Switzerland so far away from the war? And I think everybody knows that Russia started this war. It was Russia who started this war and invaded a sovereign country. And we think Russia must be stopped, because if Russia isn't stopped, they will go on. And therefore I think Ukraine is not just fighting for itself, but Ukraine is also fighting for the freedom of Europe and for our values. We think as a Christian organization it's important to help people in need, whenever they are in need. And we also think students' organizations like EKV should help each other over the borders, even if you speak different languages. We should always help each other. And let me finish with this. Compared to what we do so little. We do so little. Our charity does so little. And you, the Ukrainian people, you do so much more. You are heroes. Thank you.